Hi guys, nimewa miss. I hope you've been doing amazing despite COVID, and a lot has happened from the last video till now. Uhuru akaongea akafanya whoa, like I don't care about y'all, I care about me, and I'm closing this shit down. Woo, alafu nikujua hapa na gava. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much, and you can join the Lovely Gang family by doing what? Subscribing. It's free of charge. It supports my channel kabisa. Welcome back. As you can see in the title of my video today, we're going a little bit deep as usual because I'm a little big sister, and sometimes these conversations need to be had. Hey, need to be had. Okay, kizungu ilikuja na meli, but we need to have these conversations because we're evolving as women, we're evolving as a nation, we're evolving as young adults, both men and women, gentlemen and ladies. You get the gist, yeah. And it's something that has been happening in my life, and you know, art is life. Ooh, I was watching my amazing podcast, one of my favorite. I don't know if I can put the link. I'll just shout it out, and then you can go and listen to it on Spotify or on Apple Podcast or wherever you stream your podcasts. Really amazing. It's by my one and only role models, Ashley Graham, that I mentioned before in my other videos. So her podcast is called Pretty Big Deal. This feels more natural. The amount of bloopers I've done, I'll put that at the end of the video. I was like, damn, this ain't feel natural, but this feels more like it. Anyway, not to digress, but my point of hooking you up on that episode of the Pretty Big Deal podcast is Ashley Graham talking to a comedian, Whitney Cummings, and she was saying, what was she saying? Oh yes, she was saying the way art is made better with life experience, and therefore you go out and you live, and then you come back and your art is authentic because people can relate to it. So that's how I get my inspiration for most of my videos. Life happens and I say like, there's another video for my Lovely Gang. Let me educate you, let me inspire you, and don't mjue too, you're not alone. Not everyone has, actually no one has a perfect life, and maybe I'm more vocal about it, and some people are not expressive about the struggle that they go through or experiences on their life, about their life, like they're extremely private, except for those who are in the inner circle, so you may not get to see them struggle. So yeah, this is why I'm here for you guys. Let's talk about it. Let's get and dive into the meat of this issue. So you are allowed to change your mind. My dad always says and always tells me each and every time, like maybe we are catching up, alafu ananiuliza, hey, by the way, how's this friend? I'm like, I don't know, we've not talked in a while, ama we fell out or something. Maybe it's a friend from primary or high school, or even a friend I was close to from home or church or wherever, but yani we were tight, but connection imefade too. And it's no, yani hakuna bad vibes. It's when like Tupac said that I want you to eat and have a good life, I want you to succeed, but not at my table, you know, cheering you on from the bleachers, from the sidelines. And it got me thinking to like how many friends I have now, like legit friends that I can actually genuinely tell how I am, and I can expressively be myself and feel comfortable, and I can talk about my faith with, my struggles, my joys, like genuine friends that I actually feel understand me, and that I can actually genuinely be myself with without having to worry about they feel like I've changed, I'm not myself, you know. But the truth is actually you're a different person with every friend. Like they bring out a different side of you. With some you're more reserved, with some you feel more adventurous and more cheeky and more, you know, litty. But with some ni wa biashara, kusaidiana kwa life. By the way, kuna hii kitu imeungana, hii nini imeivana, so come able to do hivi. Wengine ni wa ku have fun, wengine ni wa the most serious things on life, wengine ni wa faith, like you find it easier to gravitate towards topic that are spiritual and faith-like and church, and you pray for each other and things like that. But with some people it's like hard to get to that point. So So with my evolution as a woman, as a young woman, feels good to say that. Yeah, now I'm 20, no longer a teenager, and I'm viewing life more differently, and maybe it's like feeling the urge to get my life in order, or feeling the urge to be doing something so meaningful with my life, or the fact that I'm actually maturing as I'm getting older. But even as I'm growing in my faith, which I have this year, pushing myself to be a better person, a better worship leader, a better friend, a better girlfriend, and all those things, it's made me change, and it's made me gravitate towards certain people and drift away from certain people because of who I'm trying to be as a person. And that's okay. It's okay to drift away from people. It's okay to have different friends. It's okay to fade out. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay to say no to things that brought you joy but they don't anymore. That's life. And it's been a painful experience, and it's been a major realization that I'm actually losing friends. But it's okay, because the quality of my circle is getting better, and it's okay to say no to the you thought you'd be. Like, embrace the you that you are right now, and know that it's okay to not turn out the way the younger you planned. Because me, I'm a big planner, and sometimes, actually most of the time, life is like, I got other plans for you, wachana na hizo, this is how nakupeleka na hii mutaratara, so wachana na your story. This is where we are, and just surrendering to God and His will, and trusting that eventually His will is perfect and He has the end from the beginning. And you're like, my world is falling apart and I never thought I'd be in this place, but God, I trust you. I'm letting it go. I'm letting go and let God. Actually, as I captioned in one of my recent Instagram posts, my Instagram handle, interact with me there. You can get more personal there. You can DM me and we can talk. I love talking to strangers, and actually I really love podcasts. And there's this podcast that it's called Hey Stranger, the Hey Stranger podcast. It's by a YouTuber I loved. I actually knew about her podcast from her YouTube channel. I started consuming her channel around this time last year, quarantine, I don't remember exactly, but around April, May, and I fell in love with her vocation. I feel like her channel is more of a vocation more than a hobby or an income source, because she has followers, and of course she has sponsors, and she does partnerships, but as in, I feel like it's part of her purpose why she was put here, to put people's stories out there for inspiration and encouragement. She goes out to parks, she travels the world to interact with as many people as possible. And I remember on a previous podcast that I listened to, a recent podcast of hers that I was listening to in the morning, going about my business, and she was telling one of her guests, one of the strangers on her podcast, that she's interacted with about 70,000 people. And what was the point of me telling you a story and another story and digressing? But anyway, I love podcasts and they bring inspiration, and I'm saying the way that my thought process going away. Anyway, hey, this is what happens when you don't make a video in sijui how many weeks. Style up, girl, it's time to buzz up. Anyway, I hope you've been doing well, but at the end of the day, just know that in life you must just learn how to go with the flow, or else if you're rigid, you break. And at the end of it all, after healing and mending that part that was broken, you'll have to learn to go with the flow again, or else you'll keep breaking and breaking until you get the point, until you learn the lesson. So I've just learned to embrace change, to go with the flow, to say thank you for the opportunities and the experiences that I had in the past, and then to focus on the future and on how I can be present, because it's so hard to be caught up in what you want your future to be and what the past was, that you forget to live in the moment and to be in the moment. So just be in the moment and just embrace change, that it's okay. And that's just how life is. And the best, whoo, trust me when I tell you this, the best of things happen unexpectedly, spontaneously, that you never saw coming, and they're just natural, they flow because they were not planned. The best of things are not planned as much as I am a planner, and they make things more safe and you feel more secure and less anxious. But the best of things happen spontaneously. And yeah, I'm just learning to just go with the flow and yeah, embrace change. That is what I wanted to tell you guys today. Yeah, I'm making no promises because that's just room for disappointment. And you've learned that I'm good at that. So I'm not making any promises on how regular my content will be. But yeah, I'm just trying my best. In April, I'm just trying my best, not doing any much of the talking but more of the doing. So yeah, I hope that you guys are okay and this was of help. As much as my thought process imepotea huko katikati, vile nilikuwa naenda na mutaratara ingine hapo, and then my brain just went to work. So I'm actually supposed to be in a class right now. Maybe that's why my thought process is everywhere. I'm like 10 minutes late to it, but you are worthwhile. You are worth me getting late to my Google Meet class. So yeah, share this with your friends and with your family. I'm sure it will be worthwhile. Mtacheka kidogo, you'll be entertained because you know my thought process is funny. I keep telling this friend of mine that I'm funny. And he's like, ni wewe tu unajua, ni wewe tu unafeel hivyo. But I'm sure you know that. I'm sure you know that, and you're gonna support me on that statement. Anyway, it's good to be self-aware. So I'm gonna leave you at that. Let me go to my class. Have an amazing time. May the Lord be with you. I love you so much. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've missed you guys, hoping you've been... Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kisha Nyambura. As you can see, the mother of the amazing lovely gang family that you get to join when you subscribe to my channel. It's free. Yes, now we're focused. It's free and you absolutely get to have this amazing content every now and then,